is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. John Lester gets the call for game 1 of the series.
Play ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now at the plate, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
Come on, big guy, get your
Trying
pitch.
to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Contreras at third. Almora on at second with 2 down. Popped up. Rendon has room in foul territory. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Stepping into the box, Darren James. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Up there, huh?
From the stretch. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Come on, big guy. See it? Grab it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. The 1-2 towards second. And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Michael A. Taylor.
Gets this one down. Arcia has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Cubs are on top, 7-4. Striding into the box, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Arcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Here we go. Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Ross is 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Crone is there, 1 away. So digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Soto.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd, seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-5 tonight. Chicago used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
10 hits, no errors. They let.
Now from the windy city of Chicago. So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
One time, right now.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
3-1 to him now.
See it, drive it like you can.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-0. The next Cub up, Darren James, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, find something you like up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
There we go.
This is line to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now batting, Darren James. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 6.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. To his left, James. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Matt Adams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play isn't anything on the ground. The way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped toward the second baseman. Dozier's got to be quick. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And there he goes towards second. And the runner back. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Chopper back to the mound.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
The victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs, 6 hits, 1 error.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Darren James.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to count.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball...
Tim Collins enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago tonight.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Darren James. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. You know, one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, winner, go home.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Off the LED board and gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that.
Into the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Garcia is off of first with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
There you go. Find the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Come on, let it fire right here. Let it fire.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Scooter Gennett, will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Let's hit to third. 5. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darren James. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His career line against Pedro Strop comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the sheet as well. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Chicago seal up their 30th win at home on the season. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division. Kendall Graveman is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, here's the scoop on Kendall Graveman. Not an overpowering guy, 93 to 94 miles an hour. Good slider, good changeup. Will throw an occasional curveball. Not really a strikeout guy. He's more of a pitch to contact guy. And if he's throwing well early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up.
In now for the Reds, Blake Trehan, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his hoping for. Lofted in the air out toward right center. James is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Rip it up. Let's go right here.
From the stretch. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in, Blake Trahan flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-2, here it is. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Get him yourself right here.
Working for the punch out.
1-1-1.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Gets this one down. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Hayward. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Like you can. Let's go.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the base. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ryan.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. So stepping in, Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And he goes down to the knee, but that's by him, a base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there.
Ready once again, Blake Trahan. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I'm surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave them.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for... So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Darren James, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
The 1-0 home. That's popped up.
Halfway.
Peraza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Scooter Gennett.
Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now, Darren James in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Oh, big dog right here. One time.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Contreras over at second. Bolton on at first with 2 down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and
doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Darren James. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Goodwin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Stepping in, Darren James.
Number 5, second baseman, Darren James.
Hey, like you can out there, kid, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Next batter to the plate,
Now
Brian Goodwin.
The center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Hey, you got this. Get us out of here.
Out towards second. James is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front, 5-2. At the plate, Blake Trahan. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, we got no out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, James. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, clutch up right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
So he got him swinging. Chris Bryant becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The shortstop, Javier.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's safe.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run.
We need you right now. Let's go, kid. Hey, clutch up right here.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hey, your turn. Drive me in right here.
Now a late swing and a miss as he was well behind. 3-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A little roller toward the hole. Jeanette barehands it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We've played 8 full. The Reds are on top 5-3. Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. It was a walk in his last trip.
Winker.
The 2-1. Toward second. James scoops it up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cincinnati Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
The final line.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Stepping in, Darren James, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they...
Digging in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
There we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled straight back. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. McMahon stands at second with two gone.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Cubs strand one. They're up 2-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Come on,
Back up the middle. There's Baez. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 6-2. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-0 the count.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 6 runs, only 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Into the box now, Barney throws. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, Larry, right here. Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out to left. Henley has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Barney throws. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Shaw leads off second with nobody out.
One.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Oh, big guy. See it, drive it right here.
The 2-2.
Round it, find the ball, round it.
But picked up on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Runners off for second. And he'll step off. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He was a ground out victim last time up. 2 quick strikes and
1-1-1.
2. Hard hit ball to second. 2 is left. James. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers strand.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Chicago Cubs, 10 runs on 10 hits.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Darren.
Here we go, kid.
James.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. Digging in, Darren James. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's only 2 for 10. But this one might have too much on it. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball.
Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right. Double play is in it.
Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Darren James already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Here we go, baby.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Orlando.
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. On the ground out to second. James is right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw.
Leading off the inning, Barney Rose, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's the first out. Now in the box, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
James.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Let's go now. What's that?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. Just foul. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
The left fielder, number 00, Ed Henley.
1-1.
On the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubbies 3. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Barehanded for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Hey, come on now.
From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Come on, big guy.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, let it rip up there. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now batting, catcher, Manny.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Blast hard the opposite way. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And the runner is in from second. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Gary
Johnson.